Ladies and gentle steppers, once again, welcome to the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard. We cover the Season 4 that runs in the SimpleMMO's game, which is ending very soon, actually. But every week we cover what happened in the past week. We're tracking the top 25 guilds. We break it down in 5 different tiers. Now, this dashboard has been provided to us by Yomu, amazing individual. We've already brought him up today. But if you don't know, co-developer of Idle MMO, admin of SimpleMMO, so many different tools. You have the SimpleMMO App Hub, the SimpleMMO database, this dashboard, our website. The dude's stellar, absolutely insane. If you want to say thank you to him, you could sign up for his Patreon for the SimpleMMO App Hub. It gives you more benefits. It's got some really cool things there. You can pull out chat directly. And just hang out and chat if you want to instead of playing the game, which is very nice. Unless you're a troll and you want to get muted, then not so nice.
Whoa, shots fired. Felt personal there for a second.
Hey, guilty people feel that way. Anyways,
dude, 1984, dude, what the fuck?
Oh my god, don't. Okay, you're going to trigger me. Touch grass.
Finish the intro.
I'm trying. Let's just get started. Let's hop into it.
Also, shout out to Nauri for the upgrade membership to Inner Circle. Thank you so much. YouTube mobs pay out. You know what I mean?
This is why we make them. No, we really
exactly why we farm our mods, brother. It's pyramid scheme 101.
Absolutely, you're right. Couch Cat is just one big MLM. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it.
Do you like soy protein? Damn it, let's focus on the SGL, damn it. God dang.
We're losing it.
Our pants are falling off. Okay, go ahead.
The production team's getting upset at us. Celestial tier. So the top 5 teams. We have Babel number 1, TSL steadily catching up at number 2, Raid Factory number 3, Still Friendly 2 and number 4, and number 5 we have The Forest. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb here and I'm gonna say, you know what, TSL might have a chance. They just might be able to pass Babel.
Yeah. All I have to say is show earned. Just do it. Show earned right now, CrazyFi.
Sure, I could do that.
Mother of goodness. Look at that. That's all I gotta say. I mean, usually Celestial, same shit, different day, but now that we have like the fragmentation of Babel, members going different ways, members quitting, getting banned,
sinking ship.
It's a handicap, but TSL is still like, at least they have the earned EXP to show their commitment to getting number 1. And if it's not by the end of this season, it's definitely next season. Like, I will not. The first day of the next season that we record it is always exciting, and I guarantee you TSL is going to be there unless like Bombs disappears. Then I don't know what will happen, but yeah. TSL looking good. Yeah. And by the way, we did a poll on our community tab within YouTube. So if you go to our channel and then community, we did a poll. Because shout out to Jason. He was spinning some ideas. He was like, do we start from the top from Celestial to go through tier 2, or tier 2 to Celestial, because tier 2 and up, that's all the good shit. But honestly, a lot of people say let's just get Celestial all the way, and then let's get to the fun stuff. So
heck yeah,
that's the input we're looking for. There'll be more polls out in the future, just as a reminder. But yeah, Celestial tier. Shout out to TSL. Shout out to everyone in Celestial tier. I'm so surprised. The Forest is still here.
Yeah, but 87 mil.
Yeah, but yeah, there you go.
All right, let's move on to the Legendary tier. Legendary tier, we have 6th through 10th place positions. Friendly on top, Wolfblood in second, or
hell
7th,
yeah, brother.
Really. Second for the tier. They moved up 1. Congratulations. Prosser has dropped down 1 to the 8th place. Murderers of the Universe now are 9th place. And Dead Poet Society is in 10th.
Finally corrected the grammar.
Yeah. There's a big difference between 5th and 6th. So I think this is going to be steady here, right? Like maybe Wolfblood keeps grinding and gets past Friendly. Doubtful. But yeah, I don't see much movement happening for a Legendary tier after this.
So 1 woof to Wolfblood. Shout out to all the homies. If you go to earned, Wolfblood earned almost 8 mil, which is on par with like the Forest and Friendly and Celestial. But you're right, because Fly is still earning 5 mil, and if they continue to earn at minimum 5 mil, Wolf is going to have to almost, like 1.5x their output.
Right. Right.
But people are committed in Wolfblood. People are motivated. Wolfblood rewards their members very generously weekly. And I think there's just like a commitment to continue forward. I mean, Tansy's in the guild for a reason right now, all known from Fly. I don't know if Fly would ever. That's a conflict of interest, because I don't know what is Tansy in the top tier Fly. I don't know which guild she's really in. All the Flies are the same to me, but I think she's there for a reason. Wolf is using her for a reason. I think they're going to get number 1 in Legendary for sure.
Wow, what is this Wolf Blood propaganda coming out of
Bro,
you? Wow,
you don't know, man.
Wow.
You don't know.
Let the record show Paisen is biased now.
Wait till I get my Wolfblood shirt out of the closet, dude. Just wait.
I have my.
Yeah. I have the old one, but I need to get the new one that Days made.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. If you haven't seen that VOD, it's on the channel. Talking about Dazed. It's a good one. All right, Daze was the old Wolfblood leader. Okay, but shout out to Dagon. Okay, moving on. Shout out to DPS, dude. It's almost like Coven. Okay.
Yeah. Best top tier, top PvE. Yep.
Yeah.
Good on them. All right, Epic time. Epic tier, 11th through 15th place. Golden Arrows holding strong in 11th place. Blackwater in 12th. Oh, let me move over to the total. I was surprised there for a second. 11th. Yeah, Blackwater 12th. 13th is Zelth. Zenith Kitty's moving up 1. The Titans dropping down 1 to 14th place, and finally 15th place we have Shadow Guardian moving up 3, really grinding it out, and that showed on the weekly guild stats that we just went over, right? Honestly,
they made the most. They made the most out of this tier.
They are working hard, and it's really close. Like, it is really close right now in this tier. I bet you will see the most amount of movement in this tier, and watch, no one fucking moves, but.
We'll have to get the analyst of the year in here to figure this out.
Caster curse. It feels good to say.
Ooh, yes, brother.
But yeah,
Team Liquid,
really close.
Yeah. So, I just like for this year's community voting event, it's like, who wins Wash? Is it Golden Arrows or is it Babel at the end of the year? That's all in my mind right now, because Golden Arrows has like barely done anything.
Yeah,
and they've gatekeeped Epic. So that just surprises me that either everyone is like more leveled out, but below Legendary, or like they're just barely doing enough to like squash other people. I just don't get it. They've got a great amount of total EXP. They were strong in the beginning, and then like literally after like a week or two, they're just like chilling in the freaking what do I want to say, the deep end. So I don't know, but if anyone was going to, I guess it would be up to Blackwater Sins Guild to challenge Golden Arrows, but they barely earned anything, and it, like you said, it was the Easter event, but a lot of people didn't really care in terms of guild growth. But yeah, I don't know, man. But Shadow Garden, shout out to them. Shadow's doing a great job over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next tier here. Elite tier, just a little bit of red. Elite tier was 16th through 20th place. Wolf moving down 1, getting kicked out of Epic. And then we have Knights Who Say Ye in 17th place. We have Genesis, who's dropped down 2 because they're dead log. Indonesia in 19th. And TPC hanging out in the 20th place position. Not much movement, a lot of struggle, and that's about it.
Yeah, just show earned real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in the top 20 of all of SimpleMMO. Let's remind ourselves, but this is like pretty abysmal.
Yeah.
This is stuff you see like in rare tier almost. Like the top 2 positions in rare tier usually make it. Like, I mean, Yi made almost 3 mil. This is a far cry from what they used to be, especially last season.
Right.
Wolf, I don't even know if Wolf is really active anymore. And they're still pulling like 2 mil out their ass. But of course, Genesis is dead. That's a freebie if Indonesia and TPC can get it. If TPC cannot snag this freebie, they're just like, they're washed as well. Like, just unreal.
They have 5 mil to go.
Yeah. But let's move on to a tier where there's actually green arrows.
Sure, let's do that. Let's go on to the rare tier. Lots of green here.
I know.
Step into chill in the 21st place. We have Asgard moving up 3 positions in 22nd place. We have Gorilla Wizards moving up 1. They're just in the tier 2 system. Now they've broken out. And then we have Necromancers moving down 2. Necromancers did moving down 2. And then Murder of the Crows moving up 2. Yeah. And we talked about them last season, where like we were worried about them for a little bit, like, oh, they're climbing it, and then they just stalled out before top 25, and they finally made it. They popped out of the tier 2 system, just like Gorilla Wizards, and they made it.
Corvoid's in chat. He's the leader of Murder of Crows, and he's told you we'd lose it and take it again.
Yeah.
He was in our Discord after last stream, and was like, "What?" Or it was like, "Say that again," and I was like, "You're gonna freaking lose this shit," and they did, and now they're back. So a lot's happened in a week.
Yeah, good on them. Good on them.
Yeah, Nowry, what's wrong with you? You're about to get muted. Okay, so looking at this more closely, I don't know what Cord's doing, aka Card. I really don't know what's going on over there. I know he's been busy. He's not busy enough to flounder an idle MMO. He's been a really great asset there, but I'm worried about Step and Chill. I'm super stoked on Asgard from the tier 2 system. This guild has made the most progress and continues to make the most progress with 3 positions. I mean, yeah, there's a dead guild there. That's a freebie. Right. But just like this guild that has been in the tier 2 system for like ever, overtaking Gorilla Wizards, because they floundered all the way through the tier 2 system before it was a thing. And now they're like on the heels of Step and Chill and making more than enough EXP to get there. Yeah. So huge bet on Asgard. Gorilla Wizards, this might be the one guild that earned EXP because of the event. I don't really freaking know what's going on over there. I don't know if XPy doesn't really talk about the guild that much, but I don't even know if Amber is really active right now. So that's a question mark for me. NCR, fuck that guild. I'm glad it's dead. And Murder the Crows, let's see how long you hold it, Corvoid. You're a nice dude. You always show up to stream, so hopefully you do well. And plus, it's a cool name.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, rare tier, great guild. And, great guilds going on there. Crouch Guy used to be there, but then we ascended, and then, we're in a training pod.
Yep. Let's move on to tier 2. We have some interesting movements going on in tier 2.
Yeah, I love tier 2. I'll take it from here to give you a break.
Okay.
So there's so many of it. I'm just going to go by position here. But 26 we have Markemon, which still blows my mind because they're a dead guild. So they've been dropping like rocks here and have been overstepped. Of course, that's what we just saw. That's the major boost into rare tier. But newbies of all guilds are moving up. House of Bamboozle, Cult of Eternal Ice moving 2 positions, and Anarchy hanging out. Drifters moving up 11 positions.
Busted.
Drifters was a huge guild, what feels like eons ago, right? Like they were around the block and then they disappeared.
Thought they're fairly new.
No, they're not.
Pretty sure they are.
Someone tell me right now when Drifters was made, because I swear they were around and they kind of busted. Someone's going to tell me. Blazing Beast, Vex, you're here. Shout out to you. Holding strong with 32. Phoenix at 33. Yeah. And Close Friend moving down, 34. I'm so
wrong. Imagine that.
Yeah, dude. Drifters is an old guild. And then First Gen Black Dragon holding on to 35 with their life. Now, I would say most of this boost is from Nightmare Rats disappearing. Nightmare Rats was in the tier 2 system, and they deleted their guild. CrazyFi, you have the message, I believe.
Let me pull it up. Well, bam.
Yeah, and so this is their leader of Nightmare Rats. Thank you, Rysasima, for getting us the info. This isn't secret, okay? This is just like a general discussion, so don't be like, oh my god, you're leaking DMs. But apparently the core group of Nightmare Rats became inactive, and they were more casual in the game. The leaders got tired of leading. And the main leader just wants to chill out in the game, essentially, and not deal with the guild quote-unquote management bullshit, which is like a part-time job, which a lot of people will tell you. Yes. It's exactly that.
Yes.
And like most new players, when they make a guild that explodes, they didn't realize what's required to keep it there, or to keep it running.
Yep.
So that's what they say here, the dedication required. They're surprised by that. There's no drama. There's no drama. It's just that everyone got tired of running the guild. So,
dude, I freaking called it. If you watch Tuesday's stream, I literally called this exactly. to a T. It's a common theme that we see across the board for all these newer guilds or even older guilds. After a certain point, they just lose it. And it's as common to the game because it's so hard to keep an active guild that is doing well and in the top 25 even, which they absolutely were. But it's definitely like if you lose your whales, you lose your top tier folks, that small circle, you lose your guild, and then it's all on you to run it. No way, unless you're like absolutely dedicated and you have no life and you can just focus only on SimpleMMO, you're not going to be able to run that guild without them or without the time that is needed for that. So
yeah, it's a shame. I feel like in a game like this, guilds should be a lot easier to be ran because it's in my eyes, I know it's not advertised as it, but in my eyes, it's like the main attraction to SimpleMMO.
Oh, for sure.
So we've seen changes in the past to make it a little bit better. Then the market gets slammed with econ debuffs, but hopefully a lot more players don't create a new guild, they get to the top and they realize like, dude, this actually is not fun to do.
It's not sustainable unless you're crazy.
Yeah, and you see like guilds, like the requirements to run guilds and be top and like to feel that way, you see that in mainly AAA MMOs, like in WoW and games where like these guilds build notoriety. I mean, they have notoriety in SimpleMMO. We're a small group, right? But they get sponsored in some cases. There's esports attached to the games. There's monetary value there. But in this game, it's like you get slammed on the head with a hammer for basically personal fulfillment and that you're accomplishing something with your friends. So there's got to be some give and take. But this is not, like CrazyFi was saying, this is not a new sentiment that's shared amongst new players. I mean, Lucas, when he first, shot up with newbies, said the same shit. He was like, this sucks. And disappeared, became dramatic, and then came back. So, that's what it changes. It changes people. But yeah, this is what, if you can go back to tier 2. Rip Nightmare Rats, just like the Coven. I never believe in deleting your guild. It's unfortunate because the guild's history is gone now. And then also shout out to everyone who dropped the Drifters knowledge. And Zare actually was in Drifters a long time ago, so that's pretty cool to see. But that's tier 2. I'm so stoked. I can't that Asgard made it out and is actually proving their worth. But because of the deletion, really Drifters is the only one that catches my eye here. That is like, are they back for real? But yeah, we'll keep our eye out on it because even with the the season shift, I think tier 2 it's not really affected by we're going into a new season for the SGL. Like tier 2 is just like they're fighting for their lives every day. So that's how I view it. But
let's see the earn real fast.
Yeah, it's just like all over the place. It's like very small, very erratic. So, but Drifters like clearly. They jumped 11 positions for a reason, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but okay, so that'll be the SGL. CrazyFi, if you want to end it out for the VOD.
Yeah, and that concludes the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard report. We'll have maybe 1 or 2 more left, depending on when the season is, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But thank you to the VOD squad if you're watching it as a VOD, and thank you to all in chat for some of that great knowledge about some of these guilds in the SGL and the Tier 2 system.